Hey gang, AV here. Got another package in from CGC. I believe this was a 9.6 pre-screen. I went for 9.6 because I knew a few of them were not going to make 9.8, but I still wanted them graded. I just didn't want them graded very low, you know, because let's face it, the value is in the 9.8 or the 9.6. If it doesn't come back that, some of these books really wouldn't sell for as much as I paid to actually have them graded in the first place. So in order to at least break even, they had to be a 9.6. So that's why I did a 9.6. Probably going to keep a couple of these, but most of them will be for sale next Friday, which I think is, let me double check. I actually have my phone here with me for a change. All right. They'll be up by September 9th on my eBay page. So, cardboard. Set that right there. And we're facing the wrong way. And it looks like I do have a reject box, but it's not a very big one, so that's a good sign. Let's stick this down here. We'll get to that at the end. All right. First order of business. Cover up the grade. We have, oh, cool. Amazing Spider-Man #1. Todd McFarlane Newsstand Edition. And we got a 9.8 on that. Awesome. That's a beaut. All right. Next up we've got oh, awesome. All right. Web of Spider-Man, number 70. First appearance of the Spider-Hulk on the cover as well, which is awesome. 9.8 on that. Awesome. Very cool. The corner, I'm not sure I would have gave it a 9.8. But that's okay. I'll take it. All right. Next up we got, okay, Amazing Spider-Man, what number is that? 568. This is the negative edition. Alex Ross, Green Goblin, negative colors. We got a 9.8 on that. Very cool. Oh, and just because I'm sure you're curious, you see that corner up there? Not sure I would have gave a 9.8 on that, especially considering how strict they are and how frequently they give out 9.6s. That's a surprise. That's okay. If one slips through the cracks in my favor, who am I to complain? Alright, so next up we got, okay, Captain America 19. This is that composite cover from the Brubaker run. And we got a 9.6 on that. All right, I'll take it. This was a bigger book, if I remember, so it's not in the bigger slab, though. And that corner's a little messed up, too, as you can see. So that's probably why it got the 9.6. And that's another thing I should mention here, that I don't think I had grader's notes on these. I glanced at the order. I don't think I got grader's notes. We got the barcode, or the QR code in the back of all the labels, so I could check if I did, but I don't think I did. Alright, so Batman 51 Newsstand Edition. I just thought that was an awesome cover, and the fact that it was a newsstand, I figured it'd be worth getting graded. This is a 9.6. And I think I remember there was a little bit of a tick on the spine. Yeah, it's right there. I don't think you guys are gonna see it. Nah, I don't think you're gonna see it. Alright, but that's alright. It's there, trust me. Alright, next up we've got Captain America Sam Wilson #3. This is first appearance of what is his name again? Richard Corbin's werewolf. I thought this was the first appearance of the guy that becomes the new Falcon after Sam Wilson becomes Captain America. I could be wrong, but that's why I thought I got it graded. It's 9.8. That's cool, because he did show up in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and that'll tell you how old this order is. All right, Spider-Verse #1. This was the Walmart edition, and I do believe that this was the first cover appearance of one of the Spider-Verse characters. I don't know which. This girl, maybe, I think. I can't keep up with it, frankly, but I knew that this cover in particular had some significance. 9.8 on that. Excellent. Very happy with that. Oh, awesome. All right, one of my favorite covers ever. To Todd McFarlane. It's Amazing Spider-Man 328. With when he had the power cosmic and attacked the Grey Hulk. Knocked him into orbit. Spoiler alert. We got a 9.6 on that. Very cool. Very cool. It's a direct edition. Might have a second copy of it. I do. Alright, here's another copy of that. Same issue. And we got a 9.6 on that one as well. Just a great cover. Great cover. And I loved how when McFarlane did the direct editions for that Amazing Spider-Man run, he put something unique in the barcode box. Very cool. That's one reason why the direct editions, at least for that run of that section of Amazing Spider-Man, are awesome to collect too, you know, because you get that unique little thumbnail artwork that Todd did. All right. Okay, Hulk #2. I believe this was the first full appearance of the Red Hulk. Cool Iron Man reflection cover there. Got a 9.8 on that. Very nice. Yeah, it just says Iron Man and She-Hulk appearance. I think this is the first full appearance of the Red Hulk, though. All right. Captain America #25. When Sam Wilson becomes Captain America. We got a 9.6 on that one. Not too bad. This is a cold book right now, but it'll go back up. Especially closer to when that movie comes out. Oh, this is a thick case, and it's got the invoice. Save that for the tax man. Put that off to the side there. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man 700, another composite cover. Very cool. 9.8, awesome. Happy with that. Feels like the book is moving around in there, though. That's not that great. And speaking of cover corners that are not perfect, you know, that's got a little bit of a issue up there, and that one too. Just like most really fat covers have, frankly, because, you know, with the thicker the book, the eraser at the printer ends up getting a little dull, and the corner is along the spine is the thickest part, so usually leaves something like that on there when it's being printed or you know, cut out. So that's common, but I got a 9.8 on it. That's cool. Very happy with that. It's tough to get 9/8 on those fatter books. Okay. We've got, okay, the Captain America #1. This is the Chris Evans photo cover. Pretty, all right. That was a pretty pricey book when I sent it in. We got the 9/8 on that. Very nice. Very nice. There. Next up, we've got Ultimate Comics SpiderMan #1. It only just says Ultimate Spider-Man #1 on the label. But this is Ultimate Comics Spider-Man #1. The second appearance and origin of Miles Morales. And we got a 9/8 on that. Awesome. That's a pricey book. Very, very nice. That is a pricey book. A lot of people out there like Miles Morales. Okay, next up we've got, okay, Amazing Fantasy #1. And that's the first appearance of Aranya, I believe her name is. Just some Spider-Verse spec I did last year. And we got the 9/6 on that. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. Oh, okay. Miracle Man #1, which reprints the Marvel Man series. This was written by Alan Moore. And we got a 9/8 on that. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very good. 1985 on that. Okay. Oh, okay. Hulk #1. First cover appearance of Red Hulk. And what's it say on the label there? This is credited as being the first appearance of the Red Hulk. I thought this was just a cameo, but CGC is calling this the first appearance. We got a 9/8 on that. Very good. Very good. Now we got Amazing Spider-Man 529. First appearance of the Iron Spider-Man. The Tony Stark Spider-Man costume. Got a 9/6 on that one. Not too bad. Good issue to have. We got another copy right there. 9.6 on that one. Not too bad. Ah, okay. Personal favorite of mine, the Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips Criminal #1. First issue of Criminal they published under Icon, which was a sister label of Marvel at the time. The creator owned stuff. 9/8 on that. Awesome. This is a keeper. I love this series. If you haven't read this, this is fantastic. All right. All right, speaking of Icon, we have Mark Miller and Steve McNiven's Nemesis #1. Another creator-owned property from Icon. While those people were at Marvel. Got a 9/8 on that. Very cool. There was, I believe it was a movie spec on this. Either movie or TV show. Screwed up everything, that COVID stuff. But, you know, I think it's still in the works, so keep an eye out for that. And looks like we're down to the last book. And judging by the back cover, it's an oldie but a goodie. Oh, okay. Web of Spider-Man 32. A Mike Zeck classic cover. And we got the 9.6 on that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Obviously, the price on this doubles if it's a 9.8, but 9.6 is still nothing to sneeze at for that comic. I mean, that cover is one of the best ever, in my opinion. It is, without a doubt, one of my top 5 favorites. But I've already got a 9.8 on the wall, so this 9.6 will be for sale. All right, let's see what my rejects were, shall we? And again, it's a small box, so we're not going to be here long. And a lot of these books will be for sale up on eBay the 9th, I believe I said earlier. So keep an eye out for those. All right, just a couple of books here. And it looks like we have first up, Black Panther #1. I forget whose first appearance. Is it Curry or I forget. But it didn't make the cut, which means it's probably a 9.4, which is still not too bad. Okay, Miracle Man #2. Second issue of Miracle Man by Alan Moore. Did not make the cut. Again, it's probably a 9.4 because a lot of these books were really nice. And lastly, we got a second copy of Web of Spider-Man 32. One of the best covers ever. That did not make the cut, which means it's probably a 9.4 or 9.2. Okay. Awesome. So that was my pre-screen unboxing. All 25 books are accounted for, which is nice. Some 9.8s and some 9.6s, not too bad. As I had mentioned earlier, I had glanced at the order, and I don't believe any grader's notes were available on it. But I do want to show off the QR code feature on the back. Let me just make a little room here. Show you how that works. All right, so let's take this 9.6 here for the Amazing Spider-Man 328. I got my camera ready. We're just gonna stick it up there. When it highlights, I just click the button. Oh, come on now. Show it my face. And you get the CGC webpage. Oops. One now. CGC webpage, and you just scroll down. Grader's notes unavailable, which is pretty standard, unfortunately, for CGC. Like I said, 25 books, most of them about half and half, 9.8 and 9.6. None of them had grader's notes, I believe. And I've had orders with lower grades than that, and I still didn't get grader's notes. So it's not just me. It's pretty common to only get like 2 or 3 grader's notes in an order, per se. Obviously, the economy books, the ones that are older and have a lot more flaws, you do get more grader's notes with, but did not get grader's notes for any of these. Let's try a CBCS book now. And this is just a 9.6 I happen to have handy. I did not plan this ahead of time. I will do another follow-up video where I show off all the 9.6s that I got with the same barcode in the back. Just to show that they do Grader's notes. Alright, so we get a similar page. If I had a photo taken, it would have been up there, I assume. But we scroll down, and you see there down at the bottom, it does have Grader's notes. And in my experience, say what you will about either company. Obviously, I use both, but I will say the CBCS books, anything lower than a 9.8 that I've gotten graded by them so far has had Grader's notes. Even the 9.6s, all of them, which is great. And as I've said in the CBCS videos, that's what I'm paying for. I mean, I'm paying these companies to tell me, to not only tell me the grade of the book, but to tell me why it got the certain grade that it got. Because the more information I get from these grading companies about the grades that the books receive, the better educated I can become, and the better I can judge which books I should send in, you know, and be able to predict the grades that I get. So, in a nutshell, if I'm paying a company to tell me the grade on the book, I don't only want the grade, I want them to tell me why it got that grade, you know? It just makes sense. That's what I'm paying for, you know? Anyway, it looks like CBCS does it, you know? And I'm going to do a nice comparison between the two companies in the future, just not today. But all in all, very happy with this submission. Most of my books came back at 9.6 or higher, which is exactly what I asked for. And I got a lot of really good books that are going to be up for sale on eBay, which is excellent. That's how I pay for all this stuff. So if you enjoy these videos and you see something that you like, bid. You know, feel free to place a bid on the book, because you'll be helping me out, you'll be helping the channel out, and you'll be getting a book that you enjoy in the process. So anyway, this has been AV. Check out the video description for links to the eBay store and a whole bunch of other social media accounts that I have. Check out the Plastic Underworld, which is where I get a lot of my action figures from. If you like this video, check out my channel where you'll see a whole bunch of other comic book and action figure content. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that stuff. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, take care.